Welcome to the English Mood Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Mood Podcast. I'm Nora, and I'm really happy you're here with me today. In this episode, we are going to enjoy a simple and relaxing story in English. This story is designed especially for English learners, so you can listen, understand, and improve your English naturally. Also, you can use this episode as a shadowing practice. Shadowing means listening to my voice and repeating what I say at the same time or right after me. Try to copy my pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. Don't worry if it feels difficult at first. Just keep going and enjoy the process. Today's story is about dreams, courage, and the journey of a young traveler who follows his heart. It is inspired by the idea that every person has a dream, and sometimes life gives us signs to follow it. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Mood Podcast. This really helps the channel grow and helps me create more stories for you. Now, let's begin. This is the story of a young man named Daniel. Daniel was a traveler. He moved from place to place, carrying only a small bag and a notebook. He loved to explore new places, meet new people, and watch the world. He did not have a big house. He did not have many things. But he had something very important. He had freedom. Daniel lived in a small village near the mountains. The village was quiet and peaceful. Every morning, he would wake up early, walk outside, and watch the sunrise. He liked simple things: the sound of birds, the fresh air, the feeling of walking on a long road with no plan. But deep inside his heart, Daniel felt something missing. He wanted more. He did not know exactly what he was looking for, but he knew that his life was not complete yet. One night, Daniel stayed in an old cabin outside the village. The cabin was empty and a little broken. The wind moved through the cracks in the walls, and the moonlight came in through a small window. Daniel lay down on the wooden floor. He put his bag under his head and closed his eyes. That night, he had a dream. In the dream, he saw a young girl. She stood in front of him and smiled. She did not speak at first. She just looked at him as if she knew something important. Then she took his hand. Suddenly, they were walking together in a wide, open land. The sky was bright. The air felt warm. After some time, they stopped. In front of them, there was a large hill. At the top of the hill, there was something shining. The girl turned to Daniel and said, "There is something waiting for you there." Daniel wanted to ask questions. He wanted to understand. But before he could speak, everything disappeared. He woke up. It was still night. The wind was still moving through the cabin. The moon was still shining. Daniel sat up slowly. His heart was beating fast. The dream felt real. Very real. He tried to sleep again. And when he did, he saw the same dream again. The same girl. The same hill. The same shining light. And again, he woke up before he could understand everything. The next morning, Daniel could not stop thinking about the dream. Why did he see it twice? Was it just his imagination? Or did it mean something? Days passed, but the dream stayed in his mind. Finally, he decided to visit an old woman in the village. People said she understood dreams. Daniel did not fully believe in her, but he was curious. He went to her small house. It was full of old books and strange objects. The woman looked at him carefully. "Tell me your dream," she said. Daniel told her everything. He spoke about the girl, the hill, and the shining light. The woman closed her eyes for a moment. Then she opened them and said, "This is not just a dream. It is a message." Daniel felt surprised. "A message?" he asked. "Yes," she said. "You must go to that place. You must find what is waiting for you." Daniel did not know what to say. It sounded simple, but it also sounded impossible. "How will I find it?" he asked. The woman smiled. "When you begin your journey, the way will appear." Daniel left her house with many thoughts in his mind. Later that day, he sat near the river. He looked at the water and thought about his life. He could stay in the village. It was safe. It was easy. Or he could follow the dream. He felt afraid, but he also felt excited. That night, he made his decision. He would go. The next morning, Daniel packed his bag. He took some clothes, his notebook, and a little money. He said goodbye to the village, and he started walking. At first, everything felt new and exciting. The road was long, but Daniel enjoyed every step. He met people along the way. Some were kind, some were not. One day, he met a man who offered to help him find the hill. Daniel trusted him, but the man lied. He took Daniel's money and left him alone. Daniel felt angry and sad. He sat on the side of the road and looked at his empty hands. For a moment, he thought about going back. "This is a mistake," he said to himself. But then he remembered the dream. He remembered the girl. And slowly, he stood up again. "I will not stop," he said quietly. He continued his journey. After some time, he arrived in a busy town. There were many people, many shops, and many voices. Daniel found a small shop that sold glass objects. He asked the owner for work. The owner was old and tired, but he agreed. Daniel began working there. He cleaned the glass, arranged the shelves, and helped customers. Days turned into weeks. Daniel worked hard. Slowly, the shop became more successful. More people came. More things were sold. The owner was surprised. "You bring good energy," he said. Daniel smiled. He was learning something new. He was learning patience. He was learning effort. He was learning that even small actions can create change. After many months, Daniel had saved some money again. He could go back to his old life. He could live comfortably. But the dream was still in his heart. One evening, he stood outside the shop and looked at the sky. He knew what he had to do. He would continue. He said goodbye to the shop owner and left the town. This time, his journey took him across a wide desert. The desert was different from anything he had seen before. It was silent, endless, beautiful. During the day, the sun was strong. At night, the stars filled the sky. Daniel felt small, but also peaceful. He began to understand something. The world speaks, not with words, but with feelings, signs, and moments. During the journey, he met a traveler named Elias. Elias loved books and knowledge. He talked about ideas, science, and secrets of the world. Daniel listened, but he also watched the desert. He learned from the wind. He learned from silence. After many days, they arrived at a small oasis. There were trees, water, and people. It was a place of rest. Daniel stayed there for some time. And then, something unexpected happened. He met a woman named Lila. She had calm eyes and a gentle voice. When Daniel saw her, he felt something deep in his heart. They started talking. Day after day, they met near the water. And slowly, they fell in love. Daniel felt happy, very happy. For the first time, he thought, maybe this is enough. Maybe he could stay. Maybe this was his destination. But deep inside, he knew the truth. He had not finished his journey. One day, he told Lila everything. About the dream. About the hill. About the shining light. She listened quietly. Then she said, if this is your path, you must follow it. Daniel looked at her with surprise. You're not afraid? He asked. She smiled. If it is real, you will come back. Her words stayed in his heart. Soon after, Daniel left the oasis. He continued his journey alone. After many days, he finally saw it. The hill. It stood in the distance, just like in his dream. Daniel's heart filled with emotion. He walked toward it slowly. When he reached the top, he looked around. The wind was strong. The sky was clear. He began to dig in the ground. He believed the shining thing was buried there. He dug for hours. But he found nothing. Suddenly, some men arrived. They saw him digging and became suspicious. They took his bag. They pushed him to the ground. Why are you here? They asked. Daniel told them everything. About the dream. About the journey. About the shining light. The men laughed. One of them said, I also had a dream once. I saw a treasure under a tree in a small village. Daniel froze. A tree. A village. His village. The place he left. The men left him there. Daniel lay on the ground, tired and hurt. But slowly, he started to smile. Now he understood. The journey was not about the treasure. It was about becoming the person who could find it. Daniel stood up. He began the long journey back. Back across the desert. Back through the towns. Back to his village. When he arrived, everything felt familiar. The mountains. The air. The quiet. He walked to the old place near the village. There was a tree. Just like in the dream. Daniel knelt down and began to dig. This time, he found something. A small box. Inside, there were coins and old objects. But more than that, there was meaning. There was understanding. Daniel sat under the tree and looked at the sky. He had found the treasure. But the real treasure was the journey. The lessons. The courage. The growth. And the knowledge that when you follow your heart, life will guide you. And that brings us to the end of today's story. I hope you enjoyed listening and relaxing with this episode of English Mood Podcast. If this story helped you practice your English, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, try to listen again. Each time you listen, you will understand more and feel more confident. You can also share this podcast with your friends who are learning English. I'm Nora, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep listening, keep learning, and always follow your dream. Bye for now.